Do we let women ride in the pack? Well, that's the question. Been getting it a lot lately, so let's get into it. You know, a few years ago, I had a young man that was hanging around talking about joining, right? Talking about joining the club, and his old lady, they were married. She rode some kind of like a little 250, you know, something or another, and anyway, so they wanted to know. They come to me together and asked, "Hey, if I prospect and patch, can she ride with us?" And well, I looked at her and I said, "Have you ever ridden a big Harley? Can you fit in the pack?" And she said, "Well, I can go buy one." Right? Now, guys, I'm just gonna tell you real quick, all right? And this is a little shout out. I don't do this a lot. A little shout out to Twitch. I've been watching his content. He kind of touched on this. When you join these clubs, guys, you better know how to ride. When you get there, my suggestion is that you've been riding that bike for a minute and you know how to ride, because when you get into the pack, if you start riding with one of these crews, they really do ride like professionals. And I'm not just trying to inflate it. You know, we don't talk about this a whole lot, but these people can handle very high rate of speeds and very tight turns. They weave, they cut, they do all kinds of things that amateur riders and people that just bought their first big bike will absolutely hit the brakes on. And you're not gonna be able to keep up with the pack. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you've never ridden that big Harley, you're not gonna go buy one and then just start riding with the crew. You're gonna get left behind, period. It's just not gonna work out for you. Now, that being said, I've already touched on this. You're not gonna come into any of these 1% clubs and change their rules. You're just not, guys. I mean, if there's something going on that's just not righteous, maybe you can get something done about it, but you're not gonna come in and change their traditions. It really doesn't matter. So when I pulled that young man aside and I said, "Look, my guy, it's probably not gonna work out where she's gonna be able to keep up with the pack, ride with the pack. We're not gonna ride slower, right? So that she can learn how to ride that Harley. Like, maybe at some point we can talk about it, but I'm gonna have to see her ride before I put her in the pack," right? So his response was, "I don't think I can join. She's not gonna let me join if she can't ride with us." And I told him right there, I said, "Well, my guy, it's not gonna work out for you. 1%ers do not have anybody put restrictions on them. And if you're in a relationship with somebody that lays down the law with you and restricts your lifestyle, you're not gonna fit in with the 1%ers. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I'm not, but that's the fact. It really is. We put family first. Most of those clubs will put job before club. But if you're in a relationship with somebody that doesn't let you live your life, then don't even try to join the 1% club. It's not gonna play out. It's just really not. Hey, that being said, peace and love, except for you, Twitch. What does he like to say? Stay mean as fuck. I'm out.